Tjena tjena, Söj här, en ny reaction-video. Denna gång är det Cops discover 7 kids trapped in YouTubers house of horror. Så att den här kan nog bli rätt jobbig att se på.
I want to get out of this house.
Her mom's did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
Alltså, det här är trash.
What's the longest she's ever made you go without eating? 4 days. Straight 4 days. No food and no water? No food, no water. Well, I'm gonna have a better family.
You want to have a better family?
Wow.
To kill me.
With over 800,000 subscribers at its height in 2019, the Fantastic Adventures YouTube channel is a showcase of wholesome family entertainment in the digital age. But as Michelle Hobson's adopted kids paint a picture of perfect childhood joy in front of the cameras, they are mercilessly subjected to cruelty and sadism behind the scenes. It's only when one brave child comes forward with the truth that police realize the monstrous horrors that have unfolded in this house of misery. Names of all children in this video have been changed to protect their identity. On March 13th, 2019, police in Maricopa, Arizona field a call from a young woman named Megan who wants to file a disturbing report. Please note that all suspects charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, and what did you want to report?
Child, I guess that sums it up the best.
Okay, is your child involved, or is it something that you know that's happening to someone else's child? Or?
Abuse.
It's my sibling. It's my little sibling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's my family.
With these dreadful words hanging in the air, the dispatcher arranges for officers to meet with Megan and her sister Jordan outside the Maricopa Police Department. The responding officers quickly realize that this isn't just about one child.
So it's 9 people in the home. 2 are 2 adult brothers and 7 are foster kids. Her mom's did foster care for 14 years. She's adopted these 7 kids.
Megan explains that her adopted sister Stacy has made some shocking allegations. With cell phone in hand, Megan began recording Stacy's story of brutal mistreatment at the hands of her adoptive mother, Michelle Hobson.
And when was this video taken?
Today.
Var det hon som ringde?
Where she locks me in a room with only underwear and tank top. Doesn't give me a blanket. What kind of room is it? A closet, and it's a tile floor. No carpet, just an empty green room. How many other people sleep in there? 3.
And that room is in your house, in the house.
It's in my mom's bedroom, like a sleep bathroom. She like got all the carpet.
Vem var det där som pratade?
Is there a lock on the closet?
She doesn't let us eat for at least 2 days straight, or maybe more. No food and no water. No food, no water.
Men det är så här,
Do you get a...
när hemmet såg ut så där, hur kan de få adoptera 7 ungar? Det måste ju finnas kontroller som gör att det här känns inte bra.
Go to the bathroom whenever you need.
För det måste väl vara jättestrikt att adoptera, även i USA.
As vile as her stories have been thus far, she will spill even more dark secrets before the night is through. For now, however, the police have heard enough to know that a home visit, at the very least, will be necessary. They talk with Jordan and Megan, who are Michelle's biological children, to get a description of their mother.
White female, she's brown hair.
How about how tall?
She's probably...
Men hade inte hon en ljud... Ja, det är bara att kolla. Och hur fan kan hon ha 800 000
Indeed, Michelle's adopted
subscribers?
children are stars of a sort. The family began shooting videos in 2017 after admiring the success of other kid-oriented channels. With a variety of playful skits featuring the children, the Fantastic Adventures channel is a smash hit by 2019, attracting more than 800,000 subscribers. Police must now find out if these seemingly joyful young YouTube stars were being tormented behind the cameras the entire time. They head out to the Hobson residence with no real certainty about how Michelle will react or what kind of dreadful sights they might encounter beyond this front door.
Hi, Donnie.
Åh, herregud.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Officer Bernice. I'm with the Maricopa
Michelle,
Police
biological
Department.
son.
We need to do a welfare check in this house.
Oh, okay. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Where is your
Okej,
mother?
då är han
She's
är med på
upstairs.
de
You go
andra.
get her?
Yeah, I can go up there and get her.
Okay. Mom. Mom. She's up here.
Okay, can I go up there with you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Stand up. Sorry. What? It's a police department.
Why?
Hi,
Why? Inte så här, hej.
I'm dying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oj.
I didn't mean to turn off the light on you. What's going
You
on?
mind if I talk to you?
Yeah.
You want to take the kids downstairs?
Alltså hon är andfådd, hon har ju typ bara rört sig. Hon är redan andfådd.
Okay. Have a seat.
I need you to go downstairs. Is there any other kids up here?
Yeah, they'll go
There's some to
downstairs.
do.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, hi. Have a seat. Or whatever you want to do.
Hold on.
With 7 kids running around this expansive house, wrangling them all downstairs is no easy trick. As the cop goes to assist with the task, he notices something that matches what Stacy said in her video.
Hold on. Watch me.
Ja,
I need you
garderoben
guys-
eller?
I need you guys to go downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Is there anybody else in this room? Come on, no, leave him alone. Come here. Come here, buddy.
I'm getting dressed.
Oh, you had a pull-up on? Okay,
He has accidents at night, so.
okay.
Och
okay.
vad är en
Let's go
pull-up?
out. Okay.
Är det en
While the
blöja?
officer tries to round up one last straggler, Michelle appears to grow uneasy with him being in her bedroom.
Can you come here, sir? 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 They'll gather them downstairs.
With the children accounted for, the officer explains to Michelle why the police are in her house. Her reaction is not one of shock.
Vi på Armorwatch, vi gör det annorlunda. Vi bygger inte för status, utan vi bygger för funktion, för hållbar.
All right, here's what's going on.
Okay.
Like I told you, my name's Donnie. All right? To be quite frank with you, we received a report of child neglect. All right? So that's why we're here.
Exakt,
Okay?
varför hon inte chockad för?
Right now, that's irrelevant.
Spelar den någon roll? Ja.
So this is what's going to happen, okay?
Just tell me what's going on.
We need to interview all of your kids separately, okay?
Okay.
And we need to conduct a search of the residence. Now, we could do these 2 ways, okay? Legally, you're entitled to
Can
your...
we come back here? Because I don't see a warrant or anything.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
yeah, you're fine.
Det är
We're
det
making
han-
sure there's
låt
nobody
han
else in the house,
förklara.
okay?
With Michelle concerned that her rights are being violated, the officer assures her that they are going to do this by the book.
Constitution.
Men alltså, ibland så verkar de inte behöva search warrant. Om det är det för att ja, det finns det finns skäl till att agera snabbt.
You know, you have your rights. One of the ways that we are entitled to do this is with your consent. Okay, so it means you
Ja, det
give me your
kommer vi inte
consent
ge.
to go through your house and look for any evidence that might be possibly used against you. Okay, the other way is that we get a search warrant and then we go through the residence with the search warrant. Okay, so those are the 2 options. Okay, I would like to speak to the kids freely with your consent. You're not going to be there when this is going on. But again, you also have the right to say, no, you're not going to interview my kids. Okay? But right now, we are doing a welfare check on the children. We're going to talk to them, make sure they're okay. There's no bruises, anything like that. Okay? So what do you think about this?
I think we're in the middle of a packing scenario, and my house is trashed because we've got stuff out of everywhere, and
Yeah.
I don't approve of you really going through my residence at this particular point in time.
Okay.
So, however, yeah, I really approve of that. You could talk to my
skyldig.
children. I mean, my children are all safe and
Okay.
I want to know what the report thing was prior to this.
This won't be the last time that Michelle will request the specific details of the report.
Så vad
But
spelar
while
det
the
för roll?
police maintain their professionalism, they let her know that she's not in control of this situation.
I would like to talk to one of my daughters because she just started crying and she said she
She knows it was
You're
my.
not talking
Det vill
to
nog
me in
polisen.
She said she knows it was my other. She knows it was my adult child who called on me. So I'm wondering why she's.
I don't know. I don't know. But right now you're not
Det
going
var
to have
hon som
any
ringde i
access to your
början
kids.
alltså, Megan.
With Michelle detained in the upstairs living area, the officers are free to ask questions to the adopted children downstairs.
Do you like living here? Yeah. You have fun here? Yeah. What happened to your head there?
I was in a fight with my brother.
You were in a fight with your brother? Yeah. What are the diapers on the floor for? You got small kids here? Yeah. Don't drink water too fast. You're gonna get hiccups. Do you not get water very often? You don't?
How come you over here?
We just wanted to check on you guys and just make sure everything was okay. You remember I told you then we were going to check on you every now and then, right? Yeah.
As the cops begin the process of finding out what's been happening in this home, Michelle continues to demand answers.
Can I talk to the senior staff, lieutenant?
Alltså det är så jävla skyldigt att hålla på sådär. Alltså är du oskyldig då liksom så här, då går du ju med på det polisen säger. Det är, ja, jag vet ju för att det är en video om det att hon är skyldig.
But what type of child?
Physical.
Okay, from?
So I can't tell you that because I didn't take the call, so I don't know who called. But I know based on
Hon vill
the
ha reda på
call
snitchen.
that we need to speak to all the kids.
Sure.
Okay. Any other questions I can?
Not really. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm shocked.
Ja, du ser väldigt chockad ut. Inte.
So what happens, Michelle?
Du ser ut att ta det så jävla chill.
We just don't take a person's word for it.
Thank God.
So that's why we come in and we'll want to do an actual check of the kids.
Sure.
But I don't want to call DCS on you or any other person that I don't know if this is true. I don't know you,
Right.
You know?
Michelle expresses a certain relief that the police aren't going to necessarily call the Arizona Department of Child Services, an organization she's had plenty of contact with over the last few years. Their interventions thus far have accomplished nothing, however, which is why it seems that Stacy, the young girl who recorded the original video, is not completely confident that anything is going to be different this time.
Men också så här, 8 rapporteringar och alla var substans. Är inte det liksom ett tecken i sig att det är nog skevt med det där huset och hemmet och hur de blir behandlade barnen?
I'm here to help. Okay? I want to make sure nothing happens to you or your brothers or your sisters. Okay? Okay? Do you understand what that means? Okay, what do you think it means?
It means you help people. Like if there's anybody bad, you come and save us from them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're fine, baby. You're fine. You want to sit up? You don't have to cry. You're fine. Here we go. Here we go. Here. Sit down on this bench. Huh? Here we go. Sit down on the bench. All right. Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
I want to have a better family.
You want to have a better family?
Det är jobbigt.
I'm sorry.
The young girl desperately hopes that the end of her nightmare has finally come, and when she tells the officer more of what Michelle has done to her, it's clear that salvation has arrived not a moment too soon.
I know it's really hard to leave my mom, but
Yeah. Take some deep breaths, okay?
you know that spray that you use when there's like bad people and stuff?
Yeah.
Pepper
Yeah.
spray?
Pepper spray? Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, baby.
Empty two of those bottles on me.
Okay.
The allegations against Michelle are growing more shocking by the moment, but right now she's more concerned about who is behind this police report in the first place.
She's the little blonde one down there. She, as soon as my son said, the police are here and they're coming up the stairs, she starts crying and she goes, I know who it is, I know who it is. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, it's Jordan, which is one of my adult daughters.
Okay.
And she has a very big vengeance against me right now. So I cut her off. she did try to contact me and try to say, well, if I want to be a part of her life, blah, blah, blah. I had to jump through these hoops and whatnot. I basically just blocked her. I said, no, I'm fine with the way my life is. I don't need that extra stress in my life of somebody who wishes I was dead and is waiting for their inheritance. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she literally, the last time I saw her, she's like, I'm just waiting for the life insurance.
Whatever the truth might be regarding Michelle's relationship with her daughter Jordan, it doesn't change the fact that her other adult daughter, Megan, was every bit as instrumental in getting the cops involved. Of course, Michelle doesn't know that yet and continues to blame Jordan.
She's always threatened to call DCS on me because she knows that every parent's worst nightmare is having DCS called on them. She's threatened to make up stuff in the past. She's threatened to,
men de
you
finns ju
know,
där av
just
en
do all
anledning
kinds
också.
of stuff. If I looked at my children wrong, I was using
Hur många
them, you know,
barn som blir
But of
utsatta
course,
som ingen
DCS has been
upptäckte.
out to Michelle's house on many prior occasions.
Every time my brother runs away and CPS comes, he makes us lie. Just like you say good things, not saying bad things.
Okay. I'm just listening, okay?
You guys saw the video that I was talking to the camera and my sister Megan was talking to me?
Yep.
It's all true. It's happened. My room upstairs. I want the door closed.
You want this door closed?
Yeah, because I don't want them hearing.
Okay.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying it.
All right, well, come on in. Yeah, it's pretty tight, but hey, whatever makes you feel safe, okay?
It's hard to leave my mom, but I have to. I don't want you telling my other siblings.
I won't.
Please.
We're not going to tell them. Can I ask them if everything's okay at home? I'm not going to tell them anything you said.
Something else I want to tell you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't dinner. She won't let me have dinner. She's gonna sleep with this for me. Now she let me do. And she's starved me 4 days before.
4 days? You haven't eaten in 4 days.
No, before.
Okay.
Since Michelle started homeschooling the children, things have not been the same. It clearly is not a strict curriculum, however, as Stacy says she's not allowed to do any schoolwork, and Michelle herself tells the police that she mostly focuses on teaching the children life skills because none of them are going to be, quote, rocket scientists. As the officers take in the serious acts of cruelty and neglect that have taken place in this home, Michelle grows impatient once again with the lack of information.
Somebody let me know what's going on.
So they said you had more questions?
I'm just, you said you were interviewing one last child, so
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where we are from here.
Right now, based on some information that we received, we are going to have contact DCS.
Alltså kom
Okay.
igen.
I'm not going to release that information to you. All I can tell you is that there's going to be an investigation. So that's
all I've ever done is spank my child. I've spanked the child. Like, what?
As Michelle complains about the inconvenience of a police investigation, her adopted daughter gives the cops a glimpse at the fear her tyrant mom has instilled in her.
Is there anything in here that you want to eat right now while we're waiting? Seriously, anything. Look, you got some chips. You got... No. Now listen, don't worry about that. No, she's not. You are not going to talk to mom right now. Okay? Grab a bag of chips. Go ahead, grab a bag of chips. Perfect. Sit down, okay? Enjoy. Look at me. I want to help you.
The realization that this child is too scared of her mom to risk eating a small bag of potato chips is almost unthinkable, but it's clear that Stacy is justified in her fear given what she shared with the officer.
I couldn't stand it.
I know, baby.
Threatened to kill me.
It's horrible.
Thing in my neck.
It's horrible, baby.
This is an allegation the police are already familiar with, as Stacy spoke about it in the original video.
Right, just 2 days ago, she said, because I was talking to my brother, he said I was talking to him, and she said she's going to slice my neck open.
Stacy tells the officer it isn't uncommon for Michelle to use such brutality and threats of violence to keep the children in line.
Literally today, she got mad that I woke her up from a nap, and then she woke up from her nap, She said, you guys don't get dinner. I was like, it wasn't me. I didn't wake you up. Which it was, because I wanted dinner. I was hungry. And she was like, well, you don't get dinner. And I started crying about it because I was hungry. Everybody's hungry. And she's like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to take you into the bathroom and slap your mouth and make sure I cut your lip open. And I'll do it a couple more times to make sure it's nice and deep and make sure it's painful. I don't know if I still have them.
You're fine, baby. Baby.
I have
You're
bruises
fine.
all over me because of her, especially.
Okay. Okay.
I want to get out of this house.
As Stacy tearfully recounts the unspeakable horrors that she and the other children in the house have been subjected to, Michelle maintains the role of the good mother who is being falsely accused.
Trying to search my brain. I don't even know. You're allowed to spank a child, right?
As long as it's used for discipline, absolutely, yep.
What else would you use it for?
Vilket är sjukt, men det har jag pratat om i en annan video.
But it's not at all clear that Michelle's idea of discipline fits the standard definition.
You want to pull-ups?
Sometimes.
Why?
Because I've accidents.
Oh, you have accidents. You have injuries?
Pull-ups, hon ser ju... Eller ja, jag måste... Vad är en pull-up?
You ran from your mom the last
Är det en blöja?
because you were afraid. What usually happens? I can't remember. So tell me.
Räckhäv är en styrketräningsövning för överkroppen. Nej, det tror jag inte det va? Ja, pull-up. Ja, nu fattar jag.
When you said you get beat, what do you mean by that?
I call it strength or harm.
With
Just the hand.
What is the purpose of pull-ups? Pull-up strengthens abbe... Jaha.
While Joseph may not share further details, if any, Stacy is fully willing to describe the hell she and her siblings have been living in.
Without having to worry about it when they... Jaha.
She takes his armpit and
Så det är som en
twists it by
blöja
her
fast
nails. Her
inte...
nails are humongous. And takes it and twists it and spit in their face. She literally takes a mouthful of spit and spits it in our face. I don't know what kind of mom does this to us. And then she always tells us to lie. And I don't want to live with Megan.
As Stacy continues to delve into the horrifying conditions of Michelle's brutal dictatorship, it becomes obvious that food plays a major role in the punishment of the children.
Sorry. Jag måste
It
bara...
I don't want to live with Megan.
Är hon den... Ja.
As Stacy continues to delve into the horrifying conditions of Michelle's brutal dictatorship, it becomes obvious that food plays a major role in the punishment of the children.
And then mom makes up lie. You don't get anything for 4 days straight because you were being horrible. No food, no water. Haven't even had water once today.
Eat these chips. Eat them. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble for eating right now. Okay? I'm telling you to eat these chips. Okay?
I was like, cops don't even care if you're being horrible. They still feed you. And she said on the Bible, it says do not feed kids if they're bad.
Och tar hon upp Bibeln och...
Take baths and only feed kids. It says that on the Bible, she said.
I love you, and I don't even know you.
I love you too, because you're saving me from this house.
I know, baby.
While her adopted daughter crouches in a pantry eating chips, Michelle seems to realize that it might not look good if the children reveal that they've yet to eat dinner at nearly 10 o'clock at night.
I have leftover pizza in the oven that I was going to heat up for my children. Can they eat that?
Kommer hon på det nu?
I just have them, ask them to do that because I just found them.
Och är de inte typ 7 ungar ska de dela på en pizza?
Okay. Ones that have not eaten. The 2 babies have eaten.
The news that they will soon be fed appears to come as a surprise to at least one child.
Your brothers are going to heat up some pizza.
All of you. All of you.
Programmet presenteras av
He's clearly not the only one caught off guard by this surprise meal.
But I think she's feeding you because she's scared that you guys are going to say you haven't.
That's why we just gave him all of that stuff.
I know.
No, everybody knows he's not allowed to eat for a week. Mom was really trying to make it. She's like, you're not eating for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 months.
Okay. I can tell how you guys are acting with the fruit snacks and with the drinks because you guys haven't. I know that. I know that. I can see it, baby.
I was gonna lie, but I couldn't. I can't handle it.
You don't need to lie, okay? You don't need to lie.
In the meantime, even without a search warrant in hand, the cops can't help but notice some odd and perhaps even suspicious sights in the house.
Why is the key in the door here?
Huh?
Why is the key in the door?
When we were doing foster care, we had to basically have everything locked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like any sort of chemicals, like any sort of like hardware, like a vacuum is considered like hardware. You have to have like all that locked up.
And now it's a playroom.
The playroom. Wow.
It's a playroom where we play.
Cool.
The police will soon have their search warrant, however, and when they speak to Michelle about the process, she has a sudden epiphany.
If they conduct a search warrant and there's nothing found to support those allegations, then that still benefits you.
I know what it is now.
And I know
I
that,
know what it is now.
okay, but they still have to do their job.
I
So
know what it is now.
what do you mean by that?
I just think that because of what my daughter knows, I know what it is now because who knows what a disarray my house is in. I bet you anything. Just know that the only weapon I have in my house is a can of pepper spray, and I have a feeling it has to do with that because my daughter.
Okay.
I've been racking my brain all freaking for hours right now, or forever since you guys got here.
I know.
And it's been hurting. And I'm like, what have I done?
This is the one
What have I
frustrating
done
part
wrong?
of
It's perhaps not so surprising that Michelle would make a connection between pepper spray and her daughter, considering a story
Ja,
that
som hon
Stacy
har
told the cops
berättat.
earlier.
My Jordan, do you know called you? She came home from work. I haven't seen her in like 4 months. And she came home from work. It was late at night. And she was hungry. So she burnt her pizza because she fell asleep on the couch. And so Mom told me to go get the pepper spray and try to pepper spray her in the face. So she ran out of the house with pepper spray on her face.
So DCS should be coming out and they should be taking custody of the kids. Based on the
Thank
allegations.
fuck for that.
And they'll be talking to you as well.
Police execute a search warrant on the residence, and it isn't long before they find many troubling things that seem to verify exactly what the children have told them. 2 cans of pepper spray are found in a drawer, precisely matching the description that Stacy gave them earlier in the evening.
It's in her room.
Okay.
She has a black one and a pink one.
Okay.
She's emptied both on me before.
The police also get a good look at the infamous green room upstairs, the isolated prison that Stacy alleges she and her siblings were locked inside for hours, if not longer.
It's this green room. There's a lock on it. He makes me sleep with only underwear and a top on a tile floor. No blankets, no nothing.
According to Michelle and her adult sons, the green room is an innocent place, meant only to be used for special effects sequences in their Fantastic Adventures videos. Police also speak to Michelle's neighbor, who says living next door to 7 young children has not been the experience she would have expected.
Ja, hon har inte sett dem utomhus. Ja,
You never see him outside?
No.
Okay.
That's really
Fy fan.
surprising.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they only occasionally I see one of them go over to the mailbox, and that's it.
Okay.
For a family that was so extraordinarily public in some ways, it seems they kept most of their lives hidden behind a closed door.
Maricopa Police Department, open the door. Maricopa Police Department, be here now. Yourself now.
vad är det här för något?
Hold up, Brian. They're coming out. All right, I'm gonna go down the hallway. First door, right? Go.
Police are back at the residence days later with a new warrant. They don't expect anyone to be in the house, of course. The 7 children were rescued from the home in the early morning hours of March 14th. The next day, police arrested Michelle Hobson and her 2 adult sons, Ryan and Logan Hackney, while awaiting trial on a litany of felony charges, including 7 counts of child. Michelle fell ill and was released from jail for hospitalization. 3 days later, she suffered cardiac arrest and was
Hoppas.
declared temporarily unfit for trial. While her overall condition improved over the coming months,
synd.
she took a turn for the worse later that year and died on November 12, 2019, 8 months after her arrest. In a news conference, the Pinell County prosecutor said her untimely death came with a silver lining. These kids don't have to testify, he said, which means they can now begin the healing process. YouTube terminated the Fantastic Adventures channel in March of 2019.
Jobbig video, men kul att det slutade bra för dem. Om man får säga så. A 43-year-old man who can't remember the last time I cried listening to the little girl's testimony brought me to tears. True. The kid saying I want a better family and I don't want to eat the chips. She will smell it on my breath. It's very deep. Fy fan. När det är barn med sådär, fy fan. Jobbigt. Men ja, tack för att ni kollade i alla fall. Ha det gött, så hörs vi.